Okay, we here, guys. What up? You know, it's your boy. Let's make sure YouTube ain't doing me too dirty. You know how it is. T-Dub. What's blazing live sports talk? We are here. All right, guys. You already know we're gonna get into it. Let's make sure everything is going good. I was doing one of my friends' videos early today, right? And the topic was basically, or the discussion was, who do you blame, man? A lot of people pointing fingers at Anthony Joshua. A lot of people pointing fingers at Deontay Bomb Squad himself, Wilder. You know, we heard about it. I lost my pen. Flat fees. Freezing you out. What else? Instagram contracts. That's what we're here for, man. We about to get this in. We working. She twerking or doing our best hip shaking. But we're gonna talk about it. Remember, the lines are open. I'm about to check this real quick, guys. Hold on. Let me do this. Remember, guys, the lines are open. We are talking. And I'm going to YouTube real quick. So, guys, please come in and hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. This is a very new channel, so it does help with visibility of the channel, especially the channel being this small. Definitely going to need a little bit help, you know, to grow. So, anything you can do to help, that would be amazing. So, give me a second, guys. I'm just checking. Okay. All right. We ain't doing too bad. Let me go down a little bit. So, let's get into this, man. Let's get into it. So, I was on the other chat room, right? And people were saying, Deontay Wilder was to blame. Bomb Squad was coming to a fight with no clips, no bombs, no grenades. Not even his fist balled up. They said he didn't want it. Why didn't he sign the contract? That's what I'm hearing. That's what I read. I did comment and say I disagree. You know, let me do this for a minute, man. Let me go to that. I want to go exactly what was said. And like I said, this is I'm subscribed to it. We've been, you know, I guess YouTube subscribed to each other for some time now. And the one thing I like about YouTube, man, and this whole boxing world is I don't care who you are, you're never going to agree with everyone. But the good thing about it is, you know what I'm saying, as long as you be respectful about it, it's healthy, you know? Because at least you learn what the other person is really believing, you know? T-Dub, what's blazing in sports? You know, AB. About billions. About buckets. Let me see. All right, let's go to here. And what was it, guys? We check it. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Pulling them up with chat right now. Here we go. All right. This is. I'm not gonna call no names. This guy said, too many people tend to think Al Heyman has all the money to give because of Mayweather. Well, if that's the case, why is Wilder making less than $15 million per fight? When your own team is willing to pay your opponent $50 million and you weigh less, what does that say about? What does that say they think about you? Honestly, the offer was not real. Period. It was biased. It was based on BT Sports being able to put the show on. AJ sent contracts. Wilder sent BS Instagrams offers to save face. Simple. 3 likes. You believe it or not? You believe it or not? 314-884-1013. You know what? Let me do this. Let me read the comments and then, you know, give my little thought too, because I just left one comment really and said, hey, you know, I disagree. I don't think I was the first comment. Said, hey, basically like, bro, I disagree with you on this one, you know. But the guy comment I just read, this is not the one that put the video up. This is people came after. So 50 million, right? Let's get to the 50 million. They said the 50 million wasn't real. Well, if the 50 million wasn't real, then why did AJ, Anthony Joshua, said, I'm not going to sell my soul for $50 million? Why did he say that? Why did he say that? Remember, Deontay Wilder, even though he went to Instagram and said the money's in the bag, and remember, just because he went to Instagram and said that, I heard that they all got emails and proven that the funds was real. Remember, even after the Tyson Fury versus Deontay Wilder fight, there was someone said, man, I'm glad we didn't take the $50 million, which in my eyes definitely confirmed that the offer was real. Now, the reason I believe that Deontay Wilder offered $50 million up front, plain and simple, it's the biggest heavyweight match that could have been made at that time. They felt they would have made the money back. They felt that it was, especially since Deontay Wilder was coming off the biggest win of his career, a storybook comeback against Luis Ortiz, facing Anthony Joshua, two-time gold medalist in the Olympics, So why they offer more money? Because they believe it was worth more money, and then more money could have been made. Let's get back to it. Let's see, man. Let me click on this real quick. We go into the chat. I replied back to that dude. I said, hey, man, I'm going live, on my What's Blazing Live Sports Talk channel. Please join, See, the thing is, I don't like to do videos and then just talk about something. I weigh in, because on my show, unless you're disrespectful, I'm not finna curse you out, humiliate you, call you all different type of names. You state your case, I state my case. That's what it is. T-Dub with Blazing the Sports. We are here live. Yo, couch. All right, so let me see, man. Let's go to it. That's what we doing. Put some tremble in it. Put some tremble in it. Turn my headphones up. I'm serious. Turn my headphones up. All right. Man, I think some of the comments must have got deleted. Why am I missing something? There was one that I want to catch. Let me try here. Hold on. All right. You know what? Fake ass social media fans believe anything these fighters say. Shows me how fake followers must be as well. If you talk about Deontay Wilder followers, you're also talking about Anthony Joshua followers. If that's the case, you know what? Well, let me get into it, man. Let me go back to my channel real quick, and I'm finna dissect this shit, okay? I'm finna go all the way in, because that's what we do, right? T-Dub, you already know. We blazing, we ready. So, who really dug to, in my point of view, between Deontay Wilder and Anthony Joshua? Pre-Fury Wilder fight. Well, let's say this. That was the biggest heavyweight fight that could have been made at that time. Hold on, I take you back. It could have been made at that time. Right? Something that never been done in history of that magnitude of fight. Offer a fighter a flat fee. Now, here's the argument that I've been hearing, at least I remember hearing, is that $12.5 million, that's more than he made in his last two fights. Well, then let me ask you a question, man. How come Manny Pacquiao didn't take $40 million, flat $40 million, flat 40, when Floyd Mayweather offered him that? He said, no, you don't do that. And then what happened when Pacquiao didn't take the flat 40? He walked away with like $100 million. He walked away with like $100 million. Now, he paid his taxes or not, that's a different story. But he walked away with like $100 million, right? And you ask him why Wilder wanted more money. All right, $12 million, right? That's more than the last 2 fights, because it's like this here. Let's go back to the Floyd thing again. Floyd fought Pacquiao. He made what, around $300 million, give or take. Then right after that, he fought Andre Berto, right? Didn't even make, well, I don't know, less than a quarter of that. I don't know what it was. 30-some million guaranteed. I don't remember, but it wasn't no $300 million. How come he didn't make that much for Berto? Because it's a dance partner. Anthony Joshua cannot make the money that he can make with anyone else besides fighting Deontay Wilder at that time. The same with Deontay Wilder. The thing is if you really want to make the deal, then you make the deal a percentage split. Now, at that time, it did not have to be a 50-50. But I'm telling you right now, if Deontay Wilder beats Tyson Fury in the rematch, there's actually a really good chance they do a third fight. Really good chance they do a third fight. Because let's say Deontay Wilder wins the rematch, right? Well, Fury gonna argue that I really won the first one. I deserve one more shot. The people gonna cheer for it. Them three can make some money going forward for a little bit. So if he fights Anthony Joshua after the second or third fight with Fury, he'll be damn close to being in the driver's seat. I mean, when I'm saying the driver's seat, I still think it might be a 50-50 split, but I think the fight will move from being in the UK to the USA. If he beats Fury in some kind of way, beats Fury again, Anthony Joshua fights will be a mere thought. There's nobody out there that Anthony Joshua can fight that can rival Fury versus Wilder. Just nobody. He can do a rematch he can do 60 fight, a rematch with Dylan White. Chisora, that's some shit right there. He did a poll, and the poll said, who you want to see me fight next? Wilder, Fury, Dylan White. Hey, even Anthony Joshua knew to put Dylan White at the last. And definitely he came in last, guy. But let me get back to it. Let me make my point here. You know what I'm saying? Why I feel Deontay Wilder wanted this fight more than Anthony Joshua. Have you ever known a heavyweight fighter to say, I'm gonna freeze you out? We gonna freeze you out. Is he fucking Captain Cold from The Flash? You got a freeze gun now? You wanna freeze this dude out? This is alright, okay, Anthony. Maybe he did something wrong. Was he like Big Baby Miller and said something about your mama? No, I don't think so. Well, did he? That ain't nobody. Did he say that he was going to bring a knife to a fist fight? No, he didn't say that. What the hell did he say? He said he wanted to fight me. Hold on, guys. That's not a real call. Wayne King, what's going on, man? Oh, Wayne King. My boy Regular Mother said Wilder really didn't want it. Wayne King says, okay, Josh was afraid. Regular Mother. All right. Regular. Hey, shout out to Regular, man. I think on this particular subject, we disagree on who won and who don't. If Regular, if you wanted to, you can always call in. Do the voice 314-884-1013. Regular said, Wayne King, don't freeze me out. Deleting my post. Oh, what happened? He said he froze you out. I can't even do it from my phone. I can't do it. But, alright, check this out. Regular, let me break it down to you, man. This is why, remember, if you want to call, you can call. If not, I just read your comments when they come through. I understand there might be some type of delay, but let's do it. And like I said, man, me and Red Glove disagree on this one, but shout out to Red Glove Mother Tip. When I was, I don't know, what I had, like 80 or 70-some subscribers, he definitely did a video to help promote the channel. So no matter what, thank you. But like I said, there's nothing wrong with disagreeing, man. Disagreeing is healthy. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody can agree with each other. Everybody can agree and say, let's all wear black on Monday, blue on Tuesday. You know what I'm saying? It's good to disagree. Wayne King says, you damn Joshua's fans. He said, I'm going to call in a second. All right. You know what I need, I wish I had my, let me find my speakers. I don't got it. I got some speakers somewhere around here to make it louder. But it's okay. Check these out, right? The reason Anthony Joshua really didn't want to fight is how come when Deontay Wilder was going to go to his fight, he banned Deontay Wilder from coming into the ring to challenge him from Undisputed? Well, he don't want nobody in doing his time on the interview. All right, you know what? That may make sense. But you totally reneged what you said when you said that, oh, Tyson Fury can come in the ring. I would knock him out. But you are banning Deontay Wilder from coming to the ring. Make that make sense. I'm sorry, bro. That ain't making sense. Then he want to go Captain Cold on somebody. He want to take you out the igloo and put you straight in Antarctica. He want to freeze you out. What heavyweight? Listen, man. Deontay Wilder and Anthony Joshua have the exact same job. They have the exact same job. They both are fighters. They both fight. Deontay Wilder said, listen, I'll fight you. I want to fight you. Anthony Joshua got tired of hearing it and said, I'm going to freeze you out. When he's about saying I'm going to freeze you out, it's saying I'm not going to fight you. And I'm going to say this here. I'm going to say this. All right. Deontay Wilder versus Tyson Fury. That's been the biggest heavyweight bout, right? And if you are a champion and you really look to be undisputed, you would have came to that bout, right? Now, Anthony Joshua said that 2 or 3 weeks ahead of time that, oh, no, I'm not going to Deontay Wilder versus Tyson Fury. I got to be asleep. I got obligations. I got to be asleep. I got to catch up on some sleep and hit snooze. Well, you know what? If that would have been in the UK, I would have understood that because it would have been around 3, 4, 5 in the morning. Maybe you do got obligations at 6 in the morning. I don't know. But the fact is, Anthony Joshua was inside the United States. What obligations that he could not have slept 2 or 3 hours before the fight and after the fight to be well rested to still catch it? Now, here's another kicker. He didn't go to Deontay Wilder versus Tyson Fury, right? But he plans on going to Dillian Whyte versus Chisora. Make that sense. Make that make sense, right? And he planned on going to Canelo versus Fielding fight. He planned on going to Canelo versus Rocky Fielding. He planned on, which is in the States. I think that maybe Vegas or New York. I don't remember. He planned on going to Canelo versus Rocky Fielding in the States. He planned on going to Dillian Whyte and Chisora in the UK. But he did not come to Tyson Fury versus Deontay Wilder. Honestly, it's pretty simple to me. Why did he not do it? Because he does not plan on fighting any one of those guys next. Why is he going to Dillian Whyte versus Chisora? Because that's who he's really going to fight next. Plain and simple. All right, let's see. I agree. We can't always agree. That's regular Mulliton. Wayne King saying that's right. We can agree and disagree. Yep, perfect, man. And you know what? Like I said, as long as you keep it healthy, just put out whatever you got to put out, and then hey, whatever the chips lay, they lay. You know, that's it. You know, because at the end of the day, neither one of these guys we talking about ain't giving us nothing. You know, I can vouch for Deontay Wilder all I want. You can vouch for Joshua all you want. My bank account is not going up. Matter of fact, I swiped 2 times before I went live today, so it went down. I'm one swipe away from being like, is this mother effer gonna clear? I don't know. I'm one swipe away from being like I'm at the crap table. I hope that motherfucker good don't crap out. Decline. Damn. I always bet in the house. All right. All right. So check this out, right? Let me get into it. Let's get it right. So, you know what? And I can't wait for. I wish I can find this speaker because it's much louder than just hearing it through the phone. I got like a Bluetooth speaker somewhere, but I don't know where is it at because it plays a lot louder. I want everyone to hear exactly what you say, but we'll make it work. Don't even worry about it. So There's some information that's been put out there, right? They said Anthony Joshua signed his contract to fight Deontay Wilder, right? So I hear that that's not true, and I hear people say that it is true. But the fact is, if you sit in a contract that both parties don't agree on, how do you expect someone to sign it? And remember, a day before, was it the WBA jumped in? A day before that, Deontay Wilder's camp, Shelly Finkel, put it out there and said, "We accept the $15 million flat." Deontay Wilder has said it, even though it's unheard of to accept a $15 million flat fee. They accepted a flat fee. They said, "We accept it. We just have a couple minor things we want to adjust." Which honestly, they accepted the $15 million flat. They accepted fighting in the UK. They accepted in fighting in any backyard. It can be Dylan White's backyard, Anthony Joshua's backyard. It can be a Dawson's street corner. They accepted to take that fight, and 24 hours later, WBA is like, no matter of fact, the next day says, you have 24 hours to make the what is it? Was it, who was it at the time? Who was it? Povetkin? No, was it? With Povetkin fight, right? He had 24 hours for Anthony Joshua to make the Povetkin fight. And think about this, man. So they immediately killed any kind of. Remember, you telling me that they couldn't tell the WBA that, hey, hold on, guys, they actually agreed to something. It's just a couple of small minor changes. To me, one of the minor changes would have been a rematch clause. Remember, Anthony Joshua was sitting in a contract with a one-way rematch clause, a one-way flat fee, a one-way ticket to UK. And Deontay Wilder accepted that shit. And then out of nowhere, the WBA come in like somebody told them, "Captain, come save this hoe." And they come in to Anthony Joshua rescue and like, "It's okay, Eddie Hearn. I got you. I know you're in a tight corner. I know they accepted that BS shit. I even read it. I read that BS. A flat fee, fight in the UK, one-way rematch clause, 2-minute enter, 1-minute leave, and they had 24 hours to make the Povetkin fight. But yet it was over a week or 2 weeks later when they actually made that fight happen. Hold on, guys. We working. You know what it is. It's your boy T-Dub. What's up?
Hey, this is the Red Glove Notice.
Man, what's going on, man? Talk to me, man. Tell me about your boy AJ, man. Please tell me something.
Man, I ain't gonna accept you talking all that mess on the internet, man. We need to quiet all that ish down. No, I'm just kidding. Alright, so let me go ahead and I gotta go grab some medicine for my girl and stuff, so I do apologize for any noise in the background. But to the subject at hand, so you were talking about, the contract, and you're right, both men do have to agree to the terms and conditions and everything. And here's the thing, though. Wilder actually expected AJ to accept the fight on $50 million with no terms. Terms can be negotiated and everything, but he didn't want to give any terms. He expected him to accept the fight without knowing anything, knowing where the fight was going to be at, what any of the terms were going to be as far as how big the ring was. He didn't know if he was going to make him wear 20-ounce gloves. He didn't know any of that. So I understand what you're saying. Both sides have to agree to the terms and conditions. And don't get me wrong, it was a bit one-sided. I'm not going to lie. But it was still more information than what Wilder was given. Wilder just gave an Instagram post. And fights aren't made on Instagram. I'm sorry. There's not been one fight that's been done that way. And it might happen someday, but guess what? Wilder Fury wasn't made on Instagram. Maytag wasn't made on Instagram.
Well,
contracts were made on contracts.
Well, you know what? I do agree. I don't think that there has been any fight that has been made on Instagram, but there has been a lot of fights that got buzzed and started from Instagram. For example, Tyson Fury posted that, hey, AJ is basically, remember, this is Tyson Fury from the UK. Tyson Fury was like, listen, AJ is not representing the UK right. He said, if you challenge me, remember, this is Instagram from Fury directed to Wilder. If you challenge me, I will fight you. And you know what? That led to them guys making one of the fastest deals, and it started. So no, the paperwork is not done there, but there's been a lot of fights. There's been buzz, been instigated, and led from just social media posts to fights actually happening.
Okay, but guess what? After that post, there was some conversations happening behind the scenes. There were board meetings that were happening. Chili Finkel canceled all the board meetings with Eddie Hearn. Eddie Hearn tried twice. And both times, Chili Finkel canceled on him. He said that a meeting would be counterproductive. Now, how do you explain that? How are you going to explain that?
All right. It sounds like you're talking about a point when some guys had already went back and forth. This is not the very beginning stage. Now, when Deontay Wilder, and I do remember when Deontay Wilder posted about the $50 million, and once he made that post, there was also emails sent out to AJ's camp about what's going on. They did offer $50 million. They said, hey, remember, they offered Anthony Joshua exactly what he asked for. Anthony Joshua said, if you pay me $50 million upfront money, I would take the fight in a heartbeat. So they said, listen, if you agree to the $50 million upfront, if you agree to that, then let's just, basically that's the biggest thing. Listen, the money's the biggest thing. Where it's going to take place at, we can work that out. If you agree to the $50 million, what you asked for, then you know what, we'll work everything else out. Because if you think about it, Wilder had already, he agreed to the UK. He agreed to a flat fee. He agreed to a lot of things. The only thing he didn't agree to is a one-way rematch clause, because obviously in the UK, the decision would have favored Anthony Joshua, and Deontay Wilder would have liked at least another chance in case something did happen to respectfully get a rematch back.
But if I'm not mistaken, didn't they, after a little while, didn't they revise the offer with a rematch clause?
No, that is what.
Because that part, you know, I'm a little bit fuzzy on it, because I know eventually the rematch clause was added in there, but I wasn't sure if that was after it was too late.
It was.
If that was.
I'll catch you up. That was added after Wilder and Fury was already made. See, when Wilder and Fury was already made, they had a date, right? December 1st. And Eddie Hearn came out. Eddie Hearn said, we got to get this deal done before they fight. So Eddie Hearn was trying to get a deal done with Deontay Wilder before he fight Fury, while he's training for Fury. And then that's when Shirley Finkel says, I'm not even entertaining it. Because remember, they're training for Tyson Fury. They said, listen, while we're training, if you're not coming with something that's, you know, at least, you know, respectful and, you know, with something that's going to make us stop training to go into the negotiation mode, because Deontay Wilder has to be a part of it, then we're not even going to entertain it. This is something that Eddie has just been doing lately. He did not offer that when there was no Fury involved. It was only flat fees.
All right. I mean, it is what it is. I still don't, as far as I know, there was no contract that was ever drawn up on Wilder's side. Now, you know, there was multiple contracts that were drawn up from AJ's side. And, I mean, come on now. The money's in the bag. Well, all right, let me ask you this. Let's say you go to buy a car, right?
Right.
You're there with the car salesman. You're sitting in the office. You already said you want the car. So he starts going over, you know, the payment plan and everything. And then all of a sudden you're like, check the Instagram. And it's a video of you saying, money's in the bag. So then he asks for proof of
Right.
You're like, no, just give me the car. Guess what? You're walking home. You were ordering an Uber because you're not getting off the lot with that car.
All right. So to counter that, when they offered the $50 million, there has been things put out that said they was shown that the $50 million was real. Now, even after Deontay Wilder beat Tyson Fury, I believe it was Barry Hearn that said something, I'm paraphrasing, but it was something along the line, I'm glad we didn't take the $50 million to get robbed. And also, when Wilder first offered that to Anthony Joshua, maybe after a couple of weeks, Anthony Joshua got put a video. It's on video where he said that I'm not going to sell my soul for $50 million. So to be honest, everything that they said sounds like it was real. A big question to me, why is Anthony Joshua feel like he's selling his soul if he took 50? Remember, it's $50 million up front plus back end money, but Deontay Wilder is not selling his soul if he take a flat fee.
Because they're giving him terms and conditions. They're not giving. They literally said, "Do you want it or not?"
But all right.
Said, hold on, just real quick. And Hearn said, "Well, we're interested, but we want to talk more about the terms and conditions." Shelly Finkel was the one who said, "No, you either accept it or you don't." All right, that's what he meant by he's not going to sell his soul. Now, I'm gonna be honest. I don't like the flat fee. I never liked it. It's always been my feeling that professionally, no professional should get less than 35%.
So why would they offer? So that brings me to what I was going to say. They paid Parker, I believe, in the area of, I'm guessing, between 33 and 35%. We all know that Parker is not going to be a bigger fight than Wilder versus Joshua. Wilder coming off a huge victory over Luis Ortiz, and I can't remember who Joshua just beat before Parker. I don't know if it's Takam. I can't remember who he beat, but it was a perfect setup, right? It was a perfect setup for an undisputed match. Why would you offer someone in an undisputed match, the biggest money you can make, a flat fee? In my eyes, that really means you really don't want it. It's like you either trying to. It's like if I tell you, I want to box Red Glove. I want to box Red Glove Mulliton. And you're like, okay, how much you gonna pay me? Well, I'm gonna get $200 million. We're gonna pay you $2.33 in food stamps. You're gonna take it or leave it. You're like, whoa. Well, something don't sound right. This is the biggest fight, but you trying to Well, here's the thing. I don't live off of food stamps, but Deontay Wilder, just now he's making more than $3 or $4 million in a fight, and it's only been one fight. So it's not the same thing, because I don't know what it's like to live off of food stamps. He doesn't know what it's like to make $15 million in one fight. And from what I'm hearing on the numbers and everything, I don't like counting pockets. To me, I'm more about the fight or whatever, but It comes up in the conversation all the time. And because there's certain things that Joshua has done that I don't really agree with, that doesn't change the fact that I think he made more moves to make the fight than Wilder. All right.
But back to that, you're talking about, this is a big championship fight or whatever. Deontay Wilder, from my understanding, and I'm not going to act like I know for sure, but from what it sounds like, he still made considerably less fighting Fury than he did fighting if he were to take the $15 million with Joshua. Now, like I said, I still don't like the 15. I still think that was messed up. They should have went with a percentage. Even if it was a percentage that I agree with, at least that's a better starting point. But I hate the business of boxing. It gets in the way too much.
It does. I want to touch on. I think you made some really good points about what Deontay Wilder, what he made before, what he made versus Fury, versus what they offered him versus Anthony Joshua. Well, let's go back. You used selling cars before, so let's say this: if you are used to selling used Ford Focuses, right, for $2,300 a pop, and then somebody brings you a Lamborghini. You know this Lamborghini is worth more than $2,300 a pop, but they telling you that, man, you know, since you only sold cars for $2,300, you know, you just sell this for $5,000. It double what you've been selling it for, right? And then we're gonna get the rest of it. It's like knowing your value. Just like I said about Floyd Mayweather and Manny Pacquiao. Manny Pacquiao was offered $40 million flat. That was more than anything he had made to that time, more than his net worth, probably by twice. Manny Pacquiao said no, and he finally got a percentage split and made like $100 million versus $40 million. Now, which means that Anthony Joshua versus Deontay Wilder was an undisputed match, unification match, the biggest heavyweight match that could be made at that time. It definitely would have made a lot of money. Now, how come he didn't make that same money versus Tyson Fury? Because people wrote Tyson Fury off. Tyson Fury looked like shit and more shit in his 2 fights leading up to Deontay Wilder. When he fought Deontay Wilder, he showed the world like, holy fucking shit, where training and determination can actually get you. It's what they done in that fight that's going to make the second fight even bigger. Now, I heard the purse was a guaranteed $4 million, a guaranteed $3 million, but each fighter probably going to walk away. This is just me guessing, worth probably somewhere around the $17 million range. I'm not 100% sure. But remember, everyone talked about Fury, how he was going to lose. He was going to get knocked out. There was no competition. When they talked about Wilder versus Anthony Joshua, it was competition. It was a 50-50 fight. It was, you know, this two-time Olympic gold medalist versus this guy that got what I call him, Happy Gilmore of an arm. He might not got the right techniques and throw everything right, but if he touch you with the right hand, it can like instantly give you NyQuil. So it's about knowing your worth. Fighting Anthony Joshua would have been a bigger fight. He should have got paid more then. That's why he didn't get paid as much versus Fury. They wrote him off. I guarantee you, the next fight versus Fury, both of them guys make a lot more money, and they might do 3 fights.
Well, I actually don't really have any more time, but let me just say this much, all right? If his team would have at least just had at least terms and conditions, I mean, really I would have preferred a contract to be drawn up, but we can't always get what we want. But if they would have at least been willing to discuss terms and conditions, not just saying, well, accept it or not. And by the way, you brought up good points as well. So I'm not going to take that away from you. You definitely did. If he would have did that, I would be speaking very differently. I would say, well, they did give him, you know, they were offering him what he asked for, and, you know, they gave him the terms and conditions. Now, but that didn't happen. That's the reason why I feel the way that I do. But other than that, I just want to tell you personally, I'm really proud of you. I'm glad of how, you know, I'm glad you've been growing. You know, when I first came across your channel, you're like, you had like 80 subscribers. I gave you a shout out. Now you're like, what, close to 1,000? You're getting there at least. So, just want to say, much respect to you.
I know, man. Like I said it probably beforehand, but yeah, absolutely. You know, that's why, you know, I'm always, you know, watching videos and thumbs up as much as I can. Do me a favor. I know you gotta go, but I want the people to know how can they find your channel if they want to tune in and hear what you gotta say, and also follow you on social media.
Sure. It's Red Glove Militant. I might also come up under YTBC Student because that was my original channel name, and my Twitter handle is at YTBC _S, and that's how y'all can follow me.
One more thing, we got to do it one more time. Whenever I can't go live on my original channel, I still don't know why YouTube blocked me. I have no strikes, no nothing. But once I get my live back, since that is a little bit bigger, I definitely have to get back on and do another video. That way we can just basically give each other more exposure to help each other grow.
Oh yeah, I didn't even know you had this channel to video earlier, so I subscribed, and I'm definitely gonna let people, you know, I'm gonna let everybody, you know, that subscribe to me know that you got this channel as well. Sorry to hear that YouTube, you know how YouTube is.
Yeah.
They don't. don't really got this down pat just yet. So hopefully things get better. But I will definitely, on my next video, definitely let people know, hey, he got another channel where he does his live stream, you know, and join whenever they can, or at least watch them in archive.
All right, perfect. Thank you for joining, man. Appreciate it.
Oh, not a problem, man. Thanks for having me. You have a blessed day.
You too, bro. All right, guys. Listen, man. Honestly, I think that was a very good discussion. Let's call it a discussion because, which I think that's how it should be. You know, no matter how many points people think they make or whatever they do, as long as you be respectful, as long as you don't have to like degrade somebody, like I won't want no person on here that's so much a Joshua fan they got to degrade me or have to degrade them. Let's just respectfully agree or disagree. Again, thank you guys. That was Regular Militant. He didn't want to actually inspire the video. He done a video earlier today, giving his take on how Wilder went about offering the $50 million and how Anthony Joshua responded. So shout out to him. Thank him for coming through. I appreciate it. Remember, you can, if you want to check him out, see what he's doing, guys. He's really creative a lot of times with his intros and keeping it entertaining. Check out Regular Monitor. I'm gonna stay here just a little bit longer, man. Just talk to you guys. I don't know. I didn't think it's been this long. It's been 41 minutes. Appreciate everyone that get a chance to come in. Remember, share this. This is a very new channel. YouTube not gonna give me almost no views. Please like the video and let's go for it. So, guys, I'm pretty sure if you guys do catch this on replays, each one of you guys is going to have more points why it didn't happen. We can talk about that on another time, but right now, we got to go to the future. We got Tyson Fury may fight Deontay Wilder again. If that doesn't happen, then maybe Tyson Fury face Anthony Joshua, try to get his belts back, and then unify with Deontay Wilder, or Deontay Wilder go fight Anthony Joshua, become undisputed, become undisputed, and then rematch Tyson Fury for undisputed as well. So many ways that you guys, rule, never happen again. Never eat a cracker on air. Goddamn crumb, tore my throat up. All right. It's so many ways that you can mix these three up. To be honest, man, these three really can just mingle it up for a while. And there's other guys that can fight, respectful guys like Big Baby Miller. We have even the guys that are lost. They still have some name. Parker. We got Usyk coming up, maybe coming up to heavyweight division. Dylan White, Chisora. Who else I'm thinking of? We got, it's, and like I said, man, we gotta get more of these heavyweights that don't quite have names development. Right now, there's a really big push on the top three guys, including Ortiz. We got about Luis Ortiz. That's another guy. Luis Ortiz is dangerous for anybody. Luis Ortiz is dangerous for Anthony Joshua, Deontay Wilder, and Tyson Fury. The older we get, the less dangerous he get. But right now, he is still dangerous. But guys, it's your boy. I'll keep it real. Boxes in the house. What's up? He says I'm late to the party. What's up, Chad and my boy T-Dub? Hey, man, you are late. If you go back, we did a discussion, me and Regular Militant, about, I'm not sure when it started, basically about who do you blame for Wilder versus Joshua not happening, we were really good dialogue, man, really good back and forth, respectful, both of our guys, we both get in our bag, we both get in our bag, and I enjoyed it, man. If you go back and watch it, you see me smiling because I like when we can talk and we can communicate, sometimes that's more fun than me just, winging it up here by myself. But shout out to my boy. That's the first time I ever spoke with him. He said, I'll watch it on replay. Absolutely, man. So keep it real boxing. Why are you here? Charles in the building. Oh, hey, my boy. I forget my boy Charles. He said, yo, I'm in the house. Yo, what's up, Charles? Hey, man, I cannot do it on this phone, but I wanted to, let me do this, guys. It's going to freeze up a bit, but I want to give you guys some wrenches on this channel So I'm gonna go to my laptop. I stopped using it because it's making it freeze up, but it's going to freeze. I can't give anybody a wrench from the phone for whatever reason. But we're about to get to work, guys. Remember, this whole video was about who really was to blame for the fight not happening. Me, personally, I don't believe Anthony Joshua. You know what? I do not think Anthony Joshua is 100% scared. I don't think he's 100% scared. I think he's listening to Eddie Hearn too much. He's been becoming more of a what is it called? Not a marketer, but a promoter than a fighter. Because when they first offered the offer to Deontay Wilder, right? They said he didn't give a number. He said, we just sent an offer. It's a great offer. You know, if that was me, I would reach out with both hands. I would be over the moon and back, right? That's what Anthony Joshua said. And a lot of times when people say stuff like this, it's like you're overselling it, man. You're overselling it, you know. Both hands. And then all of a sudden, a couple weeks go by, I heard Eddie Hearn say the exact thing. Eddie Hearn said that is a great offer. You know, I would be over the moon and back. Hold on, man. Unless Anthony Joshua and Eddie Hearn are the same person, they didn't already talked about this fight. They didn't already. This is just to them. Honestly, they didn't really have no real intent on making this fight happen. It's all just to them, just promotion and building the fight, but not making it happen. You know, otherwise, why would you respect all the other top heavyweight fighters with percentage, but you won't give the biggest fight of your life a percentage? That's something that ain't got past me yet. Another thing, he been watching way too much Flash. He been watching way too much people just freezing up ice rinks. Because who the hell say if Wilder don't stop asking for this fight, we will freeze him out? Who is we? Unless you're speaking French, motherfucker. How's it taste? All right, guys, let me get back to that. Uh-oh. You know what? Let me get off of this. Why is it not going? Man, this stuff is tripping. Come on, man. Come on. Whatever. All right, guys. I'm going to have to make you guys moderators next time if things like it's tripping, though, man. Well, no smoke. I don't believe AJ or Hearn. No, man. No. Listen, I believe Eddie Hearn is the ringleader. And Anthony Joshua is doing more of a following along. I think Anthony Joshua's following along because they said that $50 million not real. It's not real. It's fake. It's monopoly money. But then there was word put out that the funds was showing proof of the funds, and then all of a sudden you got Anthony Joshua saying, I'm not going to sell my soul for $50 million. And then you got Eddie Hearn talking about, oh, we never asked for proof. And then you got Barry Hearn after Tyson Fury versus Deontay Wilder saying, I'm glad we didn't take that $50 million now. But I thought that $50 million wasn't real. How can you believe anything Eddie said? Eddie would do a video. It's like this, guys. I can do a video right now and says, I just banged 3 fat chicks yesterday. Three of the fattest dots known to mankind. And then somebody asked me about it. I didn't say I banged 3 of the fattest dots known to mankind with Audi belly buttons. I didn't say that. You know, he would do a video and then lie and do another video and completely contradict it. Barry Hearn, Anthony Joshua, Eddie Hearn, they all been very consistent. They all have been, this fight can happen in 2 or 3 years. They all been talking about at least 2020. There was no real thing about this. If Eddie Hearn is really offering Deontay Wilder a percentage right now, he's offered a percentage. He is now. He is. Why didn't he offer that percentage before? He didn't just offer that percentage after seeing what happened to Tyson Fury and Wilder. No, he didn't say, oh, it's big now, let me offer him a fight. No, he offered it before they fight, doing the lead up to it. You know what I'm saying? Like, And Tyson Fury was getting shot down. Majority of people think he's going to get knocked out. He looked like a Dawson in his first fight. I'm not gonna lie, he looked horrible in his first fight. His second fight looked a little bit better. He went 12 rounds. His third fight against Deontay Wilder, the dude came out there. Man, that dude surprised me, man. That dude surprised me on how well he boxed, how well he moved, how much speed he has, and how well he can work that ring for being 6'9", around 260 pounds. I'm saying, man. And now, that's why, honestly, I don't even think people really, if they ask the people, what do you want to see next? A rematch between Wilder and Fury? Fury versus Joshua? Or Wilder versus Joshua? Me personally, I believe that the rematch will probably get more votes than any one of them guys facing Joshua. Now, I don't have a big enough following to do it. I might have like 30-some people vote. But you need to get somebody neutral. Don't get nobody from the UK that's a diehard Joshua fan or a Fury fan. And don't get nobody a diehard Wilder fan. We need to get like a mutual person with a big following that hasn't identified with either one to put their poll out and see what people actually say. Let's go back to the chat. We working. She trying to twerk, but we here live. He said, I have enough videos on the subject now. I know you got definitely got a lot of videos. He said, like the stream if you haven't already. Right or wrong, Red Glove Militant. Guys, that cracker tore me up. I was talking to you, Red Glove. I ate a cracker while you was talking. That crumb is still in my throat right now, man. Still in my throat. But, honestly, I'm going to be honest, man. We might not agree why it didn't happen. The fact is, it did not happen. Just like Keep It Real says, he done a lot of videos, you know, playing audio. Hey, check out Keep It Real Boxing. He done a lot of videos and playing audios and different things and pulling up stuff on why it didn't happen. And in the beginning, honestly, I think when it first happened, I think Keep It Real Boxing was more neutral, maybe more towards Joshua. But as he started hearing Eddie Hearn, he's like, man, nah, man. Something ain't right with Eddie. You know, I think Eddie Hearn convinced Keep It Real Boxing that not to trust him, not to trust Eddie. And then Keep It Real Boxing started doing, let me do a little research about this. But either way, you know what, man? The best thing that happened for heavyweight boxing right now, and it's crazy, it's what happened in the ring against Fury versus Wilder. You got what you wanted. You got what you wanted. You got a vintage Tyson Fury. You got a knockout by Deontay Wilder. Was it a knockout and beat the count? I mean, and didn't beat the count? No. But Fury was knocked out for about 3 or 4 or 5 seconds, but he still got up. You got everything you wanted in a fight. You got boxing. You had slugging. You had knockdowns. How can you not be satisfied with this fight? No, you might not be satisfied with the decision. People say Deontay Wilder won. People say Tyson Fury won. People are okay with the draw, but I tell you right now, both of these fighters don't really lose nothing. They can go make more money in the second fight. Anthony Joshua can fight any one of these guys. Both of these guys are stock of real high. All their stock is real high up there. So to be honest, I think this made the heavyweight division better. If Tyson Fury would have just mopped the floor with Wilder, Wilder would have been eliminated, and it would just either been a Joshua Fury. If Wilder would have knocked out Tyson Fury and just got him out in 3 rounds, Fury would have been like, oh, he's a bomb, he ain't gonna never come back, and it would just been Wilder and Joshua. But by both of them guys doing what they do best, Tyson Fury working that ring, moving around like a ballerina, throwing jab like he's Ali, feinting like crazy. Deontay Wilder slipping the jab, jabbing to the body, trying to land that almighty right hand, and he did land it. Dropped him once and dropped him twice. And it's crazy enough is, you got to give Fury credit because he was knocked out for about 5 seconds or 4 seconds. And he got up on steady legs. Some people get up, you know, they're like, I'm okay. You know they ain't okay. Tyson Fury was knocked out, right? I mean, this dude is knocked out. Wakes up, the referee startles him. Gets up, I'm okay. Walk over here. And then arguably comes back in that round. Bro, heavyweight division won that night, even if it was a draw. heavyweight division won that night, even if it was a draw. Because we can debate about the draw, we can debate about who won, and we want to see it again for clarification. I didn't win no money. I didn't either. I bet Deontay Wilder was going to win. I thought he was going to win by knockout by the 8th round. I knew he wasn't going to get Tyson Fury out there quick, Charles. Shout out to Charles. Charles, I think Charles might have been my first or second subscriber ever. Charles, in his chat room right now, guys, was either my first or second subscriber ever on the What's Plays in the Sports channel. That's crazy. So I lost money. Red Glove Monitor said we can agree on one thing when it comes to this fight. We both want to see this fight. You're damn right, Red Glove. Keeper of Boxing, very true. All right, guys, I'm going to let you guys get out of here. We've been working it, man. I really wish this would have been on my bigger channel and had a bigger audience, but YouTube gave me that old, I don't know, man. I don't know why they did it to me. I don't know. But, guys, please do me a favor. Please share it to your friends about it. Hopefully I get a chance to go back live on a bigger channel, but I still want to keep this one around, you know, and build both of them in case if that happens to the other one. Shout out to everyone in the chat. Let's go back to the chat one more time, guys. And anyone that does content in the chat, please check them out, guys. These guys are not new to it. All right, so we got Red Glove Monitor was in here. Wayne King 76 been down since the get down. My boy Keeping It Real Boxing, Keeping It Real. Charles and Charles, my boy Charles. We also Facebook friends. Like I said, we go way back further than rocking chairs. All right, and that's it, guys. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it. What's Plays in the Sports? We are here live.